guys, so here we go again, and you'll be seeing a lot of fishes, colorful and well, gracefully swimming around inside the tank, and enjoy. Well, one thing that I would be sharing right now is what is the pros and cons of having a big tank and a lot of fish, and also small tanks with fewer fish, or probably a lot. Oh, just sharing to you all my experience in this hobby of fish keeping. Well, one thing here is that if you have watched my previous vlogs, that I'm a fish keeper who buy fish and then it's a baby fish, and then I'll put it inside my tank and grow up with me. So if you would notice, all my fishes are coming to the glass. It's because they know me. The reason there is that because I'm the one who's feeding them. But let's go first with buying a baby fish and taking care of them. Well, some of the fishes are already colorful when they're babies. Also, when you buy baby fishes, it's cheaper, of course, than the ones that it's already full-grown, colorful adult fishes. And another thing there is that a disadvantage in buying small fishes is that they're prone to sickness or illness that you might encounter. So if you're a beginner, tendency is that it's a fish lost or the fish will die right away, and there goes your money. Another thing is that when you buy small fishes, deformity is really difficult to see or to know if they have any abnormalities with their body figure. As you would notice, there's one angelfish that I have here that it's a little bit deformed on the face, but other than that, it's a very nice. The one right there at the back, if you would see, the one that has a pointed nose, and it would pass through or will be coming to the screen once in a while. Another thing to consider is that when you're buying a small fish, colors is not vibrant, and you would not know really the patterns that you'll be seeing. Because when I have bought this fish, like this one, it's pale color. Even this angelfish right at the front. So the discus behind there got its color blue right after probably 2 or 3 months. Even this one that is right at the front of the tank, it only started showing those patterns. And well, one thing that is unique about fishes like cichlid, like this one, you would sense like it shows off blue, sometimes green, and it would actually show its when it's scared, the color would actually change to a pale color, sometimes brown, sometimes red, depends on their mood. So, and there are fishes that is really small, like those ones that is, swimming around there. So the other thing that you might need to consider when buying a fish is, before you buy them actually, is you have to observe from the tank, from the pet shop tank, which one are the really good ones, because it's a mix of sick fish and a healthy fish. So like for this one, this longfin angel that I have, it's hard to tell if it's blind or not because the pupils are all black, but the pattern is there. And if you would have them together in one spot, the other fish is a little bit skinnier than the other. It's not that because it's malnourished, but it's the body build. and I'm just fond of their long fin, and I got them as big as a peso coin or probably a dollar coin. And well, here's my Cory, who's lonely right now. Lifespan, sometimes you would get small fishes grow with you, but then you would not have like a duration. Oh, this one would last like 2 years, this one would last, a few months or a day. Sometimes for no reason they would actually just die, even though the other fishes are all healthy and doing good. And like for this discus, the one that you just saw, it's a brownish reddish discus. And there, if you would see my angel, one is a little bit bigger than the other. And well, let's talk about getting the bigger fish. If you will purchase a fish who's adult already or have reached their maturity, this is how it looks like. This fish actually is a size of a saucer, a tea saucer or a cup saucer. And I got it about 1.5 inches in diameter. When I got that fish, I just have it grown with me. And well, another thing is that you would see that full grown fish like this one would show their character, the way that they actually come together like a school of fish. And also you would notice that they show off colors when they're big. I got this pigeon here when it was about a dollar size or a peso size, also like 1.5 diameter, and its color pale, like a very slight, I would say peach color. It's not even yellow, and you would not know that it would grow like this one, as yellow as what you're seeing now on the screen. You will not even see those patterns when they're small. And well, in fish keeping, when you're a beginner, you would encounter like fin rot, or also if they have worms, and a lot of sicknesses and diseases. And well, one thing there is that I've learned that for many years. And well, my goal is just for happiness, of course, and seeing this beautiful creation of God to swim inside a 75-gallon tank, to give peace and happiness to my parents also. Pandemic is really a hard time, so I really put up this tank for my family, so that stress related caused by this pandemic. Well, other than that, you would need bigger tank for bigger fish, of course. And for some keepers, having this number of fishes that I have here in the tank, they would say it's too crowded. But observing them, they're really happy inside the tank. And even the small fishes have enough room to swim around. Just like those rummy nose at the back, the one that has a red nose, swimming with a striped tail right there. And you would see I only have one cardinal, which that having a metallic blue body. Well, I just let them be. I'm not stressed if I lost one or I had one fish is singled out already because it doesn't have any other companions. um, when you're a fish keeper or you wanted to start taking care of your or have to have a fish, it's really expensive. One thing there, you have to have all the equipments that you have, like your air pump, your sponge filters, your overhead filter, your power head, anti-chlorine. I don't give vitamins to my fishes, just fish food. I just select the one that not really popular but popular with breeders, because they already have, in a way, have tested the product. And you have to have a lot of time. That's one thing. They don't just swim there because, as you would know, toilet and poop, their urine is all mixed up in the tank, and you have to be good in taking responsibility of doing water change. That's very important with the fish, for them to be healthy, as like this that you're seeing right now on your screen. I have one torpedo barb. The other one just died because of the lifespan. I don't see my fish sick. As you would know, they're all healthy when you see them. They don't have any spots that you would see that they have diseases. It's all because of water change and making sure that you observe your tank, moderate feeding, and that's one thing. Don't overfeed your fishes, because that's the reason it actually makes your fish bloated, causing a lot of waste inside the tank. And also it would actually cause a lot of cloudness in the water. Just feed them enough. I do my feeding twice a day. If thrice, it's just a small amount. And also one thing there is that you have to take care of the aquascape. Sometimes they have grown algae and even the glass of the tank. One thing there with water change is that you have to have your own technique of removing the water and putting the water in. And also I have a Phantom tetra there. And in the fish keeping, I used to have cichlids, like the African cichlids. I let go. You have to know yourself what kind of fish you want to take care. If that would be a fish who's always moving, gentle, or a fish that is a little bit of aggressive. Angelfish is considered, and discus are considered cichlids, but they're the mellow ones. They do have their fights, and you would actually see them that they would do their fights. They try to knock their or doing like a kissing, but actually it's fighting. Or they poke each other, like what that discus is doing with the others, chasing around. But I don't have any major issues. And also I want to let you know that I do have a pair of angelfish inside my tank, and that's where you would see the aggression of the parents towards the other fishes when they have laid their eggs. And a couple of times they already did that. I tried to, but I don't have the space and enough tank, so I would just let nature comes in. So there are times that you would see the eggs there. The parents are protecting it. After the lights off, the next day it's all gone because the parents were not able to defend the eggs, and I let it be. It's because one thing is that I don't have enough space to have my, to take care of Fry, and also I don't have the tank to really take care of baby fishes. So I just let it be. I take the nature or the fishes to take care of themselves when it comes to laying eggs. But inside this tank I have one pair of angelfish, and you would see that with the other vlogs that I have there. I'm still thinking if I would add up cardinal. You would see there's one metallic reddish fish there. If I would add more to this tank or not, because one thing that you need to make sure, guys, is doing a quarantine for new fishes. You don't just buy from the pet store and then put it inside your tank. If your tank is a healthy tank and that new fish is contaminated with diseases, sickness, or whatnot, it will destroy the environment and others may get sick also. And this is how my tank looks like. As you would see there, it looks like it's crowded for other fish keepers, but I'm happy already with what I have inside my tank. And this is a new scape that I did. If you have seen that in my previous blog, the only reason that you're seeing here blurry and other bubbles there, it's because the downpour of my overhead filter, I put it right in the front, and so I can see how the fishes is interacting with the bubbles and current. They sometimes play around trying to have their body carried by the current. And you would know all this by sitting right in front of your tank for a couple of hours. It's really magnificent. You would really appreciate how God created and know every strand of our hair. Same thing with the creation. God knows for whatever uniqueness of each fish would have. So guys, fish keeping is not easy. It's not easy to have beautiful fishes like this. You really need to take care of them and have time. This is not for lazy people, just staring. Not unless, of course, if you have the finances to really have a very good filtration that would make your life easy, doing, siphoning the gravel, the sand, scrubbing the glass, or removing the algae, those are exceptionals. But of course, most of the people wanted to have a fish is to take care of the fish, and you have to have the space, especially for fishes that is getting bigger like discus. And one thing there is that before you become a fish keeper, wanted to be a fish keeper, you have to do your research before you start. Know what you wanted to take care, what kind of fish and what kind of tank, and you have to have the space and the time and the dedication. So again, guys, thank you for watching. Till next time, bye bye.